If you're hearing this message today, pause for just a moment. Take a deep breath. Because this isn't random. There's a reason you've always felt different. A reason you've never quite fit into certain spaces. A reason your heart feels so deeply, says so deeply, and senses so deeply. This message comes with clarity through the protective symbolism of Archangel Michael. You were chosen to bring light to this world. This wasn't a choice of arrogance or superiority. It was an assignment. From a young age, you may have felt you carried more awareness than others. You noticed the subtle energy shifts in a room. You sensed when something was off. You felt other people's pain as if it were your own. That sensitivity was never a weakness. It was your wiring. Light bearers often grow up feeling misunderstood. But what others couldn't understand was that you were seeing beneath the surface. You were never meant to blend into the darkness. You were meant to illuminate it. And here's something important to remember. Being chosen doesn't mean being exempt from struggle. In fact, most people called to bring light first go through deep seasons of darkness. Why? Because you can't guide others through a storm you've never survived yourself. The heartbreak you endured, the rejection you faced, the isolation you felt, the battles you fought in silence, they were all shaping you. In spiritual symbolism, Archangel Michael represents protection in the midst of spiritual warfare. When you carry light, resistance often follows. This isn't because you're doing something wrong, but because light naturally disrupts darkness. Have you ever noticed how your presence can shift a room? How conversations change when you speak your truth? How people either feel incredibly safe around you or deeply uncomfortable? That's not a coincidence. Light exposes what's hidden, and not everyone is ready for that. There were times you tried to dim yourself to make others comfortable. You lowered your standards, softened your voice, questioned your intuition, and doubted your worth. But even when you tried to shrink, your light never fully went out, because it's not just a part of your personality. It's your purpose. You were chosen to bring hope where there is discouragement, clarity where there is confusion, calm where there is chaos, and strength where there is fear. Sometimes that simply looks like being the steady one in your family, the wise one in your friend group, or the empathetic one at work, the person others come to when they don't know where else to turn. You may not see it as extraordinary, but it is. Light doesn't always announce itself with a loud bang. Sometimes it just shows up consistently. And here is the shift that is happening for you right now. You are beginning to accept who you are instead of apologizing for it. You're realizing that your depth is not a flaw. Your discernment isn't negativity. Your boundaries unselfish. Your voice is not too much. It's necessary. The world doesn't need more noise. It needs more truth. It needs more grounded strength. It needs more people who refuse to compromise their integrity for approval. And that's where you come in. Being chosen doesn't mean everything will be easy. It means everything will be meaningful. You may still face moments where you feel different, where others don't understand your decisions, or where walking the higher path feels lonely. But loneliness is temporary. Alignment is lasting. The reason you can't tolerate certain environments anymore is because your light has grown stronger. The reason you feel called to higher standards is because your awareness has expanded. The reason you're becoming more selective about who has access to you is because you finally understand your value. Light protects itself, and you are learning to protect your energy without guilt. There will be opportunities ahead where your voice matters more than you realize. A conversation where your encouragement changes someone's direction. A boundary that teaches someone self-respect. A decision that inspires someone watching silently. You may never see the full impact of your light, but it exists. You are not placed here randomly. Your personality, your experiences, your empathy, your strength, all of it is intentional. You bring balance where others bring chaos. You bring perspective where others bring panic. You bring peace where others bring pressure. The more you accept that calling, the brighter you become. Not louder, not more dramatic, just steady, grounded, and confident. This is not the season to dim yourself. This is a season to stand in your authenticity, to speak clearly, to live honestly, and to lead by example. You were chosen to bring light to this world, not by force, but by design. So stop questioning whether you're enough. Stop shrinking to avoid attention. Stop doubting the difference you make. You are here for a reason, and whether you realize it or not, your light is already reaching farther than you think.